is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to y'all with a quick video. I wanted to let you guys know I got some new merchandise available, not just t-shirt anymore. I got different type of t-shirt, different type of shirts and logos that you can purchase on my spread shirt, and also hoodies now. We have expanded and added more to the channel and more merchandise for the brand. Thanks for supporting. It will be in the description and the links will be in the comment section below. Thanks for helping me and supporting the movement. Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis. I'm going. What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to y'all with a quick video. We're going to talk about the Sacramento Kings, a team that has been all over the place throughout the entire season. At one point, fighting all the way back from a bad start, all the way back to the playoffs, to getting De'Aaron Fox and Bagley back and not being able to consistently play, not being able to, elevate their game and come together and get the job done and make a run for the playoffs. Obviously, when you look at Sacramento, you look at a team that's disappointing. A lot of people felt that they was going to make it to the playoffs. They make the last couple of trades last year to pick up guys like Harrison Barnes and them, and it didn't get them to where they wanted to be. So they pick up more players as veterans like Trevor Ariza and guys coming into this season to make that push. And for them to get off to a bad start, Buddy Hield had an electric couple weeks to get them back into that playoff spot, but they was never able to play, consistent basketball for a long stretch of time. And that's why a lot of young teams fail to make the playoffs, is because the moments be too big, or a team just know how to pick them apart and put them in situations where they're scrambling or they overthinking or they tripping. And once that happens, it allows them to take advantage of you, and it allows them to steal games because you're not making the right plays, you're not knocking down your shots, and the pressure is on you. And that just comes with being an NBA player. But for what we starting to see, it's a lot of young teams that's really showing a lot of promise. It's a lot of young teams out here that got duos, and it's a lot of young teams that's out here doing their thing. But there's only 8 spots in the playoffs, whether you're a young team or not, or you're up and coming team or not. It's only 8 spots. Once those 8 spots are filled, you're out of the playoffs. You have no chance of winning a title. So I'm literally hearing with people, this person trash, or they're not that good, or this is a bad team. I just want my fans to know that. It sounds crazy, it sounds stupid, it sounds like it's common sense, but only 8 teams can make it to the playoffs. The Suns are young. The Kings are young. You know what I'm saying? The Memphis Grizzlies are young. The Pelicans are young. But only one of those teams can really make it legitimately at this point to the playoffs. And a lot of people don't think like that, but it's true. It's not like every team in the league make it to the playoffs and then you just eliminate them throughout the playoff as you continue to move forward. You get eliminated before you even make it to the playoffs. So Sacramento was one of those teams where you really didn't know if they was going to make it. You really didn't know if they, how they was going to play, and you really couldn't even predict the injuries that they had early on the season. But Bogdanovic has been one of those young players that has been consistent for them, being able to be a decent creator, being able to knock down the 3 ball, have confidence, can play on and off the ball, has shown evolution, has shown growth, has shown maturity, and to me, he's just one of those players that understands the game, and he knows his game, and he sticks to it. He sticks to his shots, and you have to give him credit for that. And he has become a special player to the point where he's a commodity that a lot of teams want. A guy that can do the small little things that can help you win. And he's not a ball hog. He's not a guy that is selfish. He's a confident guy that knows how to play the game, and understands the game, and understands his own game, which is very important, especially when you're not a superstar. It's very important when you're not the number 1 or 2 option on a team. And he understands that. And even though you might say, if he really did, why is they not coming to terms? You still have to make a living. And that's important too, just because you're not going to just take a pay cut just because they need you to. You're not just going to take a pay cut just because you feel like the team needs it, or you have to sacrifice for the team. You have to want to play there. You have to want to be there, and that's just an important thing that people forget. Bogdanovic isn't wrong for wanting more money. Bogdanovic isn't wrong for not taking a pay cut. If he feels like he can get more money, if he feels like he can get a better opportunity, if he feels like he don't want to be there anyway, so he's willing to take more money even if they can't afford to pay him, because even if they match it, they got to be able to have the salary to do it. And that's why I try to tell my fans each and every season, Jaylen Brown isn't the enemy for wanting to get paid. I mean, that's what you work hard for. That's what you play in college for. That's what you play in high school for. Is basically like I tell my girl is to train to basically audition. You want to show a team that you can play. You want to show a team that you improve, that you're growing, that you're really doing anything you can to better yourself and better yourself around the team. But when it comes to being paid, it's common sense. Everybody wants to get as much money as they can because you work for it. Jaylen Brown had to go through a rookie contract, high school, college, just to get to this point when he gets his first big payday. And Bogdanovic is the same. This guy has shown even overseas, even in FIBA, that he can really play and he puts the work in and he gets rewarded by getting a contract that he feel is right for him. He's not wrong. He's not crazy. He's not a villain. This is just how the business goes. We always talk about organizations doing the same thing. You see guys like Tobias Harris and Robert Covington, they get signed to a good deal that's fair, and they can't even stay on the team because they always the first to get traded. But if Bogdanovich asks for more money or he can't agree to a deal because of the money, people either call him overrated or overpaid when he worked to this point to get that money and to get that particular contract. So I actually agree with him. I actually want to see if what options he has. I actually want to see him become a free agent because he has worked to that point where he can really make that difference of where he wants to play and who he really want to go out there and play for. And that's a big option. And that's why you've seen a lot of free agents these last couple years say, honestly, I want to be a free agent. I want to see what deals are out there. I want to see other teams that can potentially, like we've seen with Kawhi Leonard, make a super team, make a team that can be the best team I play for, give me a bigger part in the team so I can get better. And it's not selfish. It's just what we all think. Even as, like I said, as an organization, you're always thinking, let me trade Tobias Harris or we can upgrade this spot. But if the team do it, it's not a problem. Oh, he got traded. Oh, we got this guy now. Just like we seen with Anthony Davis. They traded all that youth for Anthony Davis, and all of that youth they wanted to stay in LA. They was hurt when they knew they was going to get traded. And what did Magic Johnson say? It's a business. It's a business. That's what Magic Johnson said about these kids. It's a business. You have to get over it because this is part of the business. We know how great Anthony Davis is, and even if we have to trade you guys to get Anthony Davis, we're not hiding it. We're keeping it real with you. You guys are on the table because we're trying to win a title, and that's what it's all about. It's all about playing the game that you love, getting the money that you can for what you love to do, and at the same time trying to go out there and win a title as many chances as you can get before you retire or you're dead. That's the game. That's the game that basketball is when you look at it outside of the game of playing. It's a business, and it really is. And Bogdanovic has been a spectacular player. Bogdanovic has been one of those guys that everybody in the league respects. Everybody in the league know he can play. Teams know he can play, and I'm just tired of seeing each and every year people just going crazy because somebody got paid or people hating on people that got paid when you would do the same thing if they was in your shoes. Just like Terry Rozier. If he has a chance to start and he has a chance to get the money he feels like he deserves, he's worth, and they're willing to pay him that money, you would do the same thing. You would do the same thing in Terry Rozier's spot. If you see a chance like Malcolm Brogdon where you can get 85 million and 4 years of guaranteed millions, you ain't crazy. The Bucks didn't offer it to you. They feel like you're replaceable. They feel like they can get another piece and let you go. Why not go and get the money you deserve? Why not go out there and prove what type of player you are to the entire NBA, but most importantly, yourself? Why not do that? That's common sense. You can take care of yourself and your family, and you can get the position that you want, the opportunity that you want, and you can still be on a competitive team like Indiana. That's not crazy. That's not selfish. That's a great decision. And we all out here doing what's best for us. We all out here grinding. We all out here trying to make a living. We all out here trying to live the best life we live on earth. You know, everybody not born rich. Everybody don't have a chance to travel across the world and see everything because of how they are or because of the money. It's true. But if you was in a lot of these guys' shoes, the same guys y'all call overpaid and overrated, and they still make a team and they still get money, you have to show them love just because you would do it. I'm not going to sit here and say, Quinn, if YouTube offer you $1 million to make 10 videos a month, I do it. If they said, Quinn, can you get 30 videos out a month. I do 30 to 31 videos every month. I don't miss a day all last year, and I haven't missed a day this year so far, and I don't plan on missing one. But that's the drive. That's the thing that I love to do every day. So I make a video 7 days a week, even though I don't have to. You guys will watch it if I did 3 videos a week. Even if I did one video a week, you guys will still eat it up. I know it because I did it before. I choose to do 7 videos a day a week, whether I'm getting paid a lot of money for it or not. And the same thing with these players. Brogdon probably felt that he was worth more than 85 million, but that's what they negotiated. That's what he agreed to, and the Bucks wasn't paying it. We seen the same thing with James Harden. James Harden leaves Houston, leaves OKC. He gets paid the money that the Thunder wouldn't pay him, and he becomes an All-Star. He becomes an MVP. He gets a team to the #1 record in the NBA. He becomes a scoring champion. And just to keep it real, he became an NBA legend. Not only that, he became a first ballot Hall of Famer. You look at James Harden's resume, and he's a first ballot Hall of Famer already. He already scored 20,000 points, and a lot of that is because he had no KD. He had no Russ, because this was his team in Houston. He's able to play and do the things that he does on a consistent basis because this is his green light. This is his team. They allow him to be who he is, and they put the pieces around him to get the best out of his skill set. And they have done that. That's why he led the NBA in assists and in scoring. That's why he has become an MVP, because he knew how good he was, and he knew that even without OKC, he can be a great player, and he done it. And I can see the same thing happen for Bogdanovic, a guy that can handle the ball, make plays, knock down threes, spot up or off the bounce or off the dribble, highly confident, has confidence, swagger, and really ain't scared of nobody, and really not scared to play against anybody. And I got love and respect for Bogdanovic. This dude is special. He's a great player. And will he be a superstar? Will he be an all-star? No. But if he feels like he's worth more and he can get more, he's not wrong, because that's what the owners are doing, that's what the GMs are doing, and that's what the players are doing. It's no double standard. It's business. This is how business operate. Sometimes you gotta trade somebody that you don't want to trade to get what you want and get what you do. We all do it as humans. We all do it. So hopefully Bogdanovic, whether he's in Sacramento or not, hopefully he does get his money that he feels he deserves. Hopefully he can potentially be a starter, and if he can't, get a role that he really wants to do and he can see himself doing, because we all out here doing what's best for us. We all out here trying to live and do the life that we can until we in that casket. So other than that, nigga, that's how it be. And that's why I got respect for guys like Bogdanovic that's not scared to, put his contract on the hold just because he feels like the contract isn't something that he feels is fair or he doesn't agree with. And he's not scared to go on restricted free agency to get to the contract that he feels he should be getting or he deserves. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think Bogdanovic overrated, underrated? Do you think he should get paid? How much do you think he should get paid? Or do you think the Kings should keep him? Or think the Kings should trade him before the deadline is over? Or do you think that Bogdanovic is going to be with the Kings by the end of this season and even get a contract extension in the summertime? Whatever you feel about him, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for the merchandise. Thanks for checking out my Facebook page. Thanks for being consistently watching my videos. I love it. I appreciate it. And let me know what you guys think about the Kings and Bogdanovic in the comment section below. And always remember, I'm always reading every single comment. So don't think I'm not noticing it. Don't think I'm not responding. I see it. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Quinn Wade, basketball analysis. I'm gone.